Well, it's post-Christmas, we're all in lockdown, so we're spending much more time looking at our faces, and some of us are feeling quite sad about our faces. So my sister and I started talking about something called Tweakments. And to my surprise, because I know a lot about Tweakments, you didn't.
No. Never heard the phrase Tweakments, but I think I know what they are now.
And the thing is, we're a bit divided on would we do it or wouldn't we do it. I love the idea of it, and in fact a lot of people love the idea of it because the UK market, as at March this year, was worth £2.75 billion. That's just the Tweakments. The whole cosmetic surgery market is 3-point-something billion, but a large part of that is botox and filler, and frankly I'm quite inquisitive about the whole thing, and I really think I'd like to give it a big go. What do you think?
I'm a bit nervous of the old not being able to move my eyes and stuff like that.
Your eyes?
Well, you know,
You'll be able to move your eyes.
But I would have a go because I think somebody's invented something for the jowls. I believe it's called threading. Now, I did have a little look at threading.
So she does know about Tweakments.
I did look.
She does know.
I did look at, but I didn't know it's called a tweakment because I reckon if I just had that, it would take years off me, I reckon. But apparently it was at £1,200, £1,500 where I was living at the time. But then somebody else said that she'd heard about it in Cyprus and it was 300 and something.
Oh, it's a big difference.
And went and had it done.
Oh.
And you could see a little difference, not massive, but there was a difference. So, but I don't know how long it lasts.
Okay, so you have actually gone into this.
Just a little bit.
Okay, so we decided we should talk to some of our friends because our friends actually, as far as we know, don't have anything done like this. So we wanted to get their opinion on whether they would or they wouldn't. And I was quite surprised. So I spoke to a couple of my friends yesterday, and one of them said, well, yeah, I'm open to it. I wouldn't say no. I don't plan on getting any done at the moment, but yeah, maybe I would. And my other friend said, no, absolutely not. There's no way I'd spend that kind of money. No, I'm sorry, I'll spend all the money on my kids. I would never do it. I wouldn't even get my teeth whitened. I went, because I'd definitely do that. I'd have them whitened. I'd have them straightened. I'd try to do something with my jaw, my neck, the lines there. Isn't it all for all these things?
I would do. I'm a bit nervous about eyes, but then again, you know, if it was just a little tiny jab, oh no, I don't think I could do eyes. I could do this.
What do you think they're going to do in your eyes?
Well,
Go in? They're not going to touch your eyes.
I know people are always saying things like, you know, I stick pins in my eyeballs.
They won't do that.
I'm sure. It frightens me. But I think lots of my friends, well, not I say lots of my friends, I took a quick straw poll, and out of 3, 2 came back and said, rather have a holiday. So, you know, there you go. It's the price of a flight or 2 flights. I can get that. But if it was something like big, like your whole face being done, then I think I'd draw the line. But, you know, if somebody said to me, oh, I could do the jowls, then I'd be in.
See, I think this is total vanity on my part. I look in the mirror and I think, there's no point going for Botox or filler. I need the works. I think I need to go under the knife. But the cost is so far removed from anything that we could imagine.
Yeah, I couldn't afford it.
I think that's maybe why people do the treatments as well. It's not as well, it isn't as invasive, and you can go back.
And you can do it every 2 or 3 months. So if it's say like £350, maybe you can afford that once a quarter. You know?
I think you spend more than that.
Really?
Yes.
But I think when I used to go and get my hair coloured, and you know, I used to get my nails painted and my toes painted and my eyebrows waxed, and you know, that's still quite a bit of money. I mean, that was obviously when I was in my 30s and 40s, I could do that.
But hair dye, I mean, getting your hair coloured or highlighted, I mean, you could be talking anything upwards of £80 minimum.
Yeah, for sure.
You know? So, but then a lot of the people that I spoke to 2 people, and both of them, they dye their hair. and that's because they think they look better with their hair dyed, which is absolutely fine. I think I look better grey, but that's my decision. But I wouldn't have class necessarily having your hair dyed with a treatment. But now I think I would.
I think it's because all the things that we do, the nail trimmers, I mean, imagine acrylic nails, eyelashes, 100 quid a throw. Yeah? Acrylic nails, plucking your eyebrows, waxing your eyebrows, whatever. All those beauty treatments are designed to make us feel better.
Yeah.
And they're not cheap.
Well, I'm on that sort of like, I'd love to have a go. I mean, big time, but it's just it's the cost. And actually, there are so many other calls on my money. I can't go there. But I would never say never, ever. Because when I think about how it might make me feel better, you know, when I get out of bed in the morning, I look and think, oh my God. Actually, I might get out of bed and think, yeah.
Well, I think occasionally, I think you get out of bed and you go, okay, not bad today.
I've never thought that.
No, but I mean, I'm not saying you get out of bed. I'm saying when you get out of bed, you've done your hair, you've got your makeup on and everything, and you're walking out the door and you kind of go,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, okay.
So anyway, this is probably leading nowhere. It's just to get it's pause for thought. Tweakments is this massive industry, and all I get the impression of is a lot of 20-year-olds having loads of work done, including boob jobs too, by the way.
Right.
But a lot of very, very young people just taking the market over and having all these things done. When actually it should be the preserve of the older woman, you know.
Should be us, and it should be 20 quid a go.
I think there ought to be, maybe there should be a rate for
throwaway piece.
There should be just a rate, you know, so that, you know, just a little concession for us, please. And then we might try it.
Like a bus pass.
So anyway, I am definitely for having a go. If I had the funds, definitely I'd have a go. And you?
I would have a go at this. I'm not sure about the eyes.
You wouldn't stop though. What about the eyes? What would you do?
I'm scared of that.
They're not going to go in your eyes. Leave the eyes out.
I think, if all things being equal, if I won the pools tomorrow.
The pools.
I'm an old person.
Lottery.
Okay, if I won the lottery tomorrow, I would seriously go into and investigate Harley Street specialists for a facelift.
It's all right, I know who to use. I investigated a lot.
For a facelift,
yes.
So I could be totally asleep.
You would be totally asleep.
Exactly. I don't want anyone coming at me within...
No one's going in your eyes. Anyway, so that's where we are. I think maybe you're erring on growing older gracefully.
Yeah, and having the odd holiday.
And I want to grow old gracefully in a different way.
Yeah. With a flat face.
What? No, I don't want a flat face.
No, not a flat face, but I mean no lines.
I don't mind lines. I don't mind, except those two bands there. I really, really don't like those. But anyway, it's we're a bit betwixt and between. I'm a definite 4 and you're borderline.
Yeah.
And are you borderline because all your friends said they wouldn't do it?
No, because I'm nervous.
Because you think they're going to go in your eyes? Well, they're not. Anyway, this is a bit of nonsense, but it's a subject that really, really interests me. And I'd like to go into it further. But yeah, with the lottery win.
Yes, we're going to win the pools.